EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the cliffs at Lighthouse Pointe, opening round coverage of the main classic. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've got a tie for the lead at 1 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. So, Frank, the PGA Tour season really starting to get interesting now. Of course, we still have the Open Championship to look forward to, but after that, not a whole lot remains until the start of the playoffs in Memphis.
Yeah, apart from that trip across the pond, we're going to be stateside the rest of the season. And it's weird. I know a season looks long on paper, but, the weeks just fly by. And the quality of golf we've seen this year has just been absolutely spectacular. And I think we're going to finish strong. I really do. I think there might be something special. Maybe some sub-60s to close the year. But I'm really looking forward to those playoffs.
This one tugged just a bit. The wind going to push it a little. Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started. And that one safely on the right side of the fairway, so that a promising start as he gets the round underway. He needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second. Good, clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up. A good 200 yards away from a good lie in the fairway. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. Gonna need something good here from a ways back, a third from out of the bunker. Now, Sungjae with a look for birdie. Oh, yes, that's the way to start the day. It is a birdie here at the opening hole, and he's very quickly to 1 under par. Oh, how about that for a little early round confidence? That is in for par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. Now at the second here at Lighthouse Pointe, Frank, this is some tough par 3.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit. But such a difficult par 3, anything on the green would be good here.
All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. That's good technique, and that is right around 5 feet. Not too bad. 12 feet still to go. Oh, no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at even par. That finished off for par here at the second. And he'll remain right where he is. I like the mix of holes as we start out here at Lighthouse Point. Tough par 4, then a par 3, and now a scoring opportunity with a par 5 at the third.
Scoring opportunity with a good drive. Very thin fairway here, Rich. This hole is built for accuracy, and players off the tee, they're going to have to try and hit this fairway. Long fairway bunker runs almost the entire length of this hole, and it could act actually as a little helper, stop you going down by the cliff, because anything left, obviously, on that cliff line will go all the way down to the ocean.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Yeah, that's a good tee shot right there. Got a little extra run out. That's where you want to be. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Yeah, be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Nota Begay down on 3 green to look at this putt for birdie.
And a dead straight look here. Very little break, just has to get it on line.
That is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. Him now for his birdie. So that safely in. It's a par here at the 3rd. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Frank, as we stand here at the 4th and look out, no mistaking where we're at. I know I'm having some lobster for dinner tonight.
Or some clam chowder. The best comes from this area. Well, actually, for the ocean, though, anything that strays a little left off this tee will find that ocean. And believe me, there's been more than one ball hit down there. Generous fairway, that's really the goal, and the tiniest of green. If you find the green, you're going to have a birdie putt. Very short one indeed.
A good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. And this will work nicely, just right of center, and that'll be fun. While sitting on an upslope here, you've got to be careful that you don't get this one straight up in the air from that line. From the fairway, Nota, this is second.
111 left to the hole, pinned just on the front edge.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Here's Sung Jae with a look at birdie. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Frankie's not going to make the highlight shows tonight, but he might still make par, which isn't all bad.
Hey, let's face it, that is very forgettable.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll stay right where he is. Now at the 5th hole, it's a par 4. Frank, what are we in store for?
Well, it's very easy to get lulled into a false sense of security here, Rich. No fairway bunkers, you sort of think you would blaze away. But really, you've got to find the fairway here. Very small green and well protected by that bunker short and right of this green. So if you miss the fairway, this hole becomes very difficult indeed quite quickly.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grab. Yeah, that's in the fairway. It's a long way back there, but a good, safe shot. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It would be easy to overcomplicate this kind of putt, but I've been in there, I've had a look. It's a straight one, it's flat overall, so come on, give it a good run.
Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll remain right where he is. Par 3/6 is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
But this one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
Boy, that wind really knocked that one down. Not even going to reach the green. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. 10-foot putt left. Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll stay right where he is. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. He'll drop back now to 1 under par. Par 4 7th, only 370 yards. Frank, decision to be made off that tee.
It is. I walked this hole, Rich, to the narrowest point of the fairway. It's 278 yards, and if you want to carry that left side, you're going to have to be strong 300 yards. So really, I don't know if driver's the play. Maybe even 3 wood's too much. You might have to throttle back even further. So the hole might be short. You just might get a little bit of a longer second shot than what the scorecard would normally allow you.
And the leaves took enough of the momentum off the golf ball that this is going to wind up in the bunker. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Gonna have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker. Well, lesson there, I think, is if you find the bunker, you're just asking for trouble. Short of the green and a lot of work to do to salvage par. And that'll do just fine. Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And he'll stay right where he is. Getting set at the 8th hole. It's a par 3 of 165 yards. Break it down for us, partner.
This gets really narrow in the middle of this green, Rich. That's sort of the biggest problem. Matter of fact, only had 12 yards from that left side to the right in the middle. And the green itself actually is 3 times that in length, 36 yards. So straightness is the key here.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Okay, just a little right of the flag on the front portion of this green, and a birdie putt coming up. A birdie putt down to Iona.
Yeah, and this doesn't have a lot in it. Might just be slightly uphill with very little break.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. This from about 10 feet. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And he's going to fall out of red figures back down to even par. Now to the par 5 9. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So to do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle to the front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee, and you might find out this is a more difficult three-shotter than what you were anticipating.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
That is a really good shot on and 2 on this par 5, but work's not done yet.
I'm a tough taskmaster. If he makes the putt, or at least gets down in 2, then I'm going to congratulate him on this hole.
Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. 11 feet away. Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that will mean it's an even par score of 35 on this front side. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33, 2 under par. Frank, you think about the great designers, Pete Dye, Alistair McKenzie, and Christian Brandt is certainly in that conversation. They like to play mind games with you, and you're playing with people's heads when you look at that number on the card versus the 10th hole.
Yeah, 10th hole, which is par 4, plays a lot longer than 11, but it's a very clever hole. It's called what we call a tweener. It's in between a 4 and a 5. So if you walk away with here with 5, you feel like you've lost something. Walk away with 4, you feel like you've gained something. So the great par 5s are often reachable. 11, that's one of them.
And this one's only 530 yards as a par 5, and remember 10 was a par 4 at 592. Right, in the fairway. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay right where he is. Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
Well, that's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making driver almost too much club or very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it. You do not have to hit driver here. Look at this hole. 3-wood. No problem whatsoever with this. Just knock it down the fairway. You're fine.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the greenside bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot. Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Not quite on in 2. Here's the third from the greenside bunker. Not an ideal result. They're hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. Down to Iona. This for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Yeah, you had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll remain right where he is. Back here now at the 12th hole, par 4, 439 yards. Frank, to the center of this green off the black tees.
And if the breeze blows left to right, this hole plays very hard. One of the reasons why, just through the fairways littered with bunkers. So not only do you have to pick the right line, but somehow you've got to get that ball the right distance as that hole bends completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
This is a stiff test, no doubt. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4. Nah, coming out of the bunker, just couldn't get enough club head on the ball and comes up well short. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
Maybe got a little too much sand there. That came out fat, and the rough took all the momentum off the ball. And that'll trickle on, but wind up well short. Yes, a perfect read there. That is in to save par. And he'll stay right where he is. Now, Sungjae with a look for birdie. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. Well. What do we have here, partner? The par 5 13th, or is it a par 8? I can't tell.
It looks like a misprint, Rich. 702 yards. And not only that, too, they put the 2 fairway bunkers in a perfect place. Perfect place if they want to annoy your tee shot. It's going to take 310, 320 yards just to get past that. Then you've got a long way to go. And, of course, remember when you're on 10, this is the shared green. So 13 and 10, and this is where they meet up again at the end of a long walk.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Oh, and that is into the fairway bunker on this par 5, and that is a long way home from there. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5. Okay, that's a good safe play. Get it back out into the fairway. Get some distance if you can, and gets it to try and make a good third on this par 5. So going well up the hill to that green, will need to take an extra club here.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Now his third, staring right at the green.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And this very makeable here. I see almost no break.
got it there, but not quite on target. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain right where he is. That one finished off. It's in for par, and he'll stay right where he is. And to the 14th hole. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll stay right where he is. Rich Lerner back at Lighthouse Pointe with Frank Navalo. We're at the 15th hole. Frank, a relatively short par 4, 387 yards.
Yeah, finally we get one under 400 yards. A little bit of trouble off the tee to be avoided. Bunker left and that little pot bunker on the right. But missed those. And really, this is a very much a scoring opportunity.
Now Noda his second from the fairway.
A 110 to the hole, pin just on the front edge.
This one looks right on point.
Rich, is that 8 or 9 feet? I don't know about that, but it is a great approach shot.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Yes, well read there. That is in for par here at 15. And he'll remain right where he is. 9 feet left here for birdie. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. We begin the finishing stretch here at Lighthouse Point with the downhill 241-yard par 3 16th, bunker in the back, but open access to the pin. Otherwise, fun hole here. Yeah, that's a good spot to be on the front portion of the green with a birdie putt coming up. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Yeah, that's a pretty good putt. Just a little bit off the mark. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll stay right where he is. Okay, well, in for a bogey at 16, and he'll fall back to 1 under par. The 17th hole is another par 5 over 600 yards. You get a terrific view of Juniata Crossway Bridge just ahead, and frankly, if you jump over that bridge, you can get a dynamite lobster roll at Nielsen's Lobster Shack. I don't know if you've ever had it.
Oh,
but
it's one of the best.
It just adds to sort of the charm of this area. But what a hole this is.
S-shaped par 5. You can see it bending to the right off the tee, and then the hole starts to go the other way. Magnificent view of the bridge you're just referring to. Reachable for the longest hitters, but once again, avoid the bunkers, and they're all down the right side.
And all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Just what you want to do. Land it in the fairway, get a little bit of rollout, and that is a good shot. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Ready for his third shot, needs to hit this close.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance. Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
"21 feet from pay dirt. Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Here's Sung Jae with a look at birdie.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's another shot.
That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And that's going to move him back down to even par. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll stay at even par. Frank, it's been quite a journey to this point, but here we are, the 18th hole at Lighthouse Point.
It looks like a dogleg left, or should play like a dogleg left. You might stand on that tee and think that you can take the direct line.
You can't get there from here, can you?
Good old Maine terminology there. So the goal really is to somehow find that fairway down the right. And, of course, it all depends on how far you fly that tee shot on the line you take. From there on in, just a short iron and maybe a chance to get another birdie and finish with a smile on your face.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway. A left to right breeze, something to consider here as he eyes this second shot.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie. And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
And this is pretty flat all the way. I don't think there's much in it at all.
Oh no, I think he was about ready to walk that in. That looked on target the whole way. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that will finish off our round of golf. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that will write an end to the round here today. For the golfer we had our eye on, no other way to say it, Frank, just not a real good day out there.
It could be a short week, Rich. We can complain about the conditions and that, but look at the leaderboard. The rest of the field, they didn't have a problem.
So that's a wrap for all of us at EA Sports PGA Tour. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time on the road to the Masters.